Again, she not answering the phone. My heart, my heart was racing.
And this your mom.
This my mother. They gave birth to me and my 3 other siblings. But in my mind, you might as well be the enemy. All right. Another reason why couples do not make it after the first year of having a child is because of postpartum depression. So after, like, I don't think sometimes people realize that.
What is it though? What's postpartum?
All right, so postpartum depression, basically, all right, I grew this baby inside of me. I grew a human being. I'm a human, and I grew one inside of me for 9 months or however long you stay pregnant. Some women had their baby earlier. There's so many hormones that's just happening. And then you deliver the baby. And let's say I was pumped up hormones 100%. And then my serotonin is 100%. That's like the happy hormone. Everything is 100. And then once I have the baby, it drops down to like 20.
Your hormones.
The hormones, the serotonin, anything. It just kind of, you're at 100 and then you
be sad real quick.
And you just like, what the? I'm sad as fuck. So I'm not cleaning up. I don't want to do nothing. Like my body, I'm looking at my body like, what happened? I'm looking at the house. Everything is a mess. In my mind, I'm having thoughts of some women. It's a difference between postpartum depression and postpartum psychosis. When you have postpartum psychosis, that's where you'll hurt yourself or you'll hurt the baby.
Wow.
Let me see if I can look up.
Well educated on it. Is that can you can relate to that? Like you experienced that? Both of them?
I had postpartum depression, not psychosis. But let me look up the definition. Word. So the definition from the Mayo Clinic, postpartum depression, the birth of a baby can start a variety of powerful emotions from excitement and joy to fear and anxiety, but it can also result in something you may not expect, which is depression. Most new moms experience postpartum depression or baby blues after childbirth, which commonly include mood swings, crying spells, anxiety, and difficult sleeping. It usually begins the first 2 to 3 days after delivery and can last up to 2 weeks. But some new moms experience a more severe, long lasting form of depression known as postpartum depression. It can start during pregnancy and continue after childbirth. Rarely, an extreme mood disorder called postpartum psychosis also may develop after childbirth. So, let me give you some symptoms: mood swings, anxiety, sadness, irritability, feeling overwhelmed, crying, reduced concentration, appetite problems, and trouble sleeping.
You know what's crazy about that?
What?
That sounds like a person that's not pregnant. like that never had a baby.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
So that's depression. But postpartum psychosis, you're feeling confused and lost, having obsessive thoughts about your baby, hallucinating and having delusions, having sleep problems, having too much energy and feeling upset, feeling paranoid, and making attempts to harm yourself or your baby.
Wow, that's strange.
So if you are feeling those symptoms, please, please, please seek help. Men, if you're noticing a major change in your partner, please, please, please call the doctor. Because remember, you were going to all the doctor's appointments, so you know the doctor. Call that doctor's office and let them know the signs that you're noticing. Take her up there. Make her an appointment and take her up there, especially with postpartum psychosis, because women, it's sad to say, you can kill your child if you experience postpartum psychosis. It's so many cases of of it happening. And it's super sad. And it's mainly because no one was there, no one was helping, no one saw the signs. And now a mom and or her child is no longer here because of it.
Man, that's real. That's
So,
sad.
and it's weird because because to me, I felt like I went through postpartum depression with Chloe, but it feel like when I'm reading it like a little psychosis as well.
Mm. You got an example of like?
All right, let me give you because I was did it say paranoid? I was extremely paranoid. All right, so I had Chloe, and to me, I was very like this was the world.
Outside of you.
This was
That was
all
your
I
world.
saw. This was my world, and it was rose-colored glasses. And then once you have a baby, it's like, oh shit, this is a big bad world, and I have this little baby that I have to protect. It was like instant. I went from a kitten to a lion overnight. So I don't know why I'm about to cry, but what I would do, I would, I would carry a knife everywhere,
For protection.
even because the big bad world. I went from here to here. They're going to get my baby everywhere in the stroller. We would just be going to the store, and I would have like the front of the stroller. My knife is right there because I have to kill somebody because they're going to take my baby. Like it was bad, and like my little sister, she noticed, like she had kids before me, so she noticed that I was off, and I was telling her the story like it was nothing. And of course, she called my other sister, she called my mom, and they were just like, all right, they knew what to do. So for me, I had to get out of the house. I had to separate myself from the baby. Like I needed to have some mom time. I was only mom, and I needed to have some me time. So we would go out, we would go karaoke, having fun, like all the things that I would do before. And that just kind of it snapped me out of it.
So that was so when you was going through that, did you notice? Did you know like, oh, something is wrong with me, or you just like this how it's supposed to be? Like
I thought it was normal
really?
because it just happened. I
Hmm.
just woke up like that. It wasn't like it was like a gradual thing. Like my whole pregnancy, I felt normal. I was fine. Like, but when I came home, the claws was out, and I was ready to kill anybody that was going to take that baby from me.
Hmm.
And I think it really got bad with my mom because, um, like, I wouldn't let anyone watch her. That's another sign. Like, I would not. No one could. She couldn't go anywhere because, again, you're going to kill my baby. You're going to hurt her or whatever. I don't know. So my mom was like, I'm going to take her so that you can just go get your nails done or something. So I remember I was walking through Old Town. I went to get my nails done. And and another thing I would do, I would leave them notes. And you had to follow the rules that I wrote on there. Or I don't care who you are, you're not going to see her again if you don't follow my rules. So it was this what she
Mm.
had to eat, when, change her diaper this way. But I was very I'm
Wow.
sorry to everybody that had to deal with me, but I was going through it. So I was calling her to check because I told you to change her diaper at 12 o'clock, and it's 12:01, and I need proof that you did it.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through Old Town, my nails freshly painted. She not answering the phone. So Mama Lioness, I called her again. She not answering the phone. My heart, my heart was racing.
And this your mom.
This my mother. They gave birth to me and my 3 other siblings. But in my mind, you might as well be the enemy. So I was about to call the police on her, on my own mother. I called my little
Dang.
sister, and she got in touch with my mother. And my mother, her excuse was, I wanted you to relax. That's why I didn't answer the phone.
Right.
And I was like,
That was the opposite.
I was like, I got home so fast. I was so mad. Like, I was really about to call the police on that lady.
Wow. That's just so. This is a real thing.
It's a real thing. Like, you really have to watch women after they have babies. Like, it's not a game.
So with Corey, did you have any symptoms of?
So with Corey, I felt kind of like they said, like just like the baby blues. Um, it didn't last long. I didn't feel depressed. I didn't care. I wasn't carrying no weapons. It was a totally different experience. And a lot of that I attribute to you because we talked about these things beforehand, and I told you what to look out for, and I gave you my doctor's phone number. Well, you knew the doctor anyway. I gave you my therapist number. Call my therapist if you notice any of these things happening with me. And I also told you I know how to hide it well because I also have high functioning depression. So I try to give you all the things. I know how to hide it. So you're gonna have to really pay attention.
Yeah.
So that's another thing. Like if you have a person that has high functioning anxiety, high functioning depression, they already know how to hide from everyone. And because you're not going to notice, because I'm not going to be around the house looking like a slob. I'm going to be put together, house going to be clean, dinner going to be cooked, but inside my brain is a wreck. So you really have to know
Your person, your
your
partner.
person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel like you notice anything with me?
Yeah. I only thing I noticed was just the uncontrollable crying. Like even before she was born,
Mm-hmm.
um, it was just crying, and I used to think like you skip like what like tell me what's wrong,
Mm-hmm.
and you couldn't, and I was
Mm-hmm.
just like, you have to, like, this ain't normal, you know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
really tough on you, because I was really like not about to be myself, and myself was like being so nonchalant. Okay, go out there, shit, you know what I'm saying? But I wasn't about to do this with this because this I don't even know what I'm doing, so I
Yeah.
need you, like I need you together, bitch. Come on. What are you doing?
Oh, that's
You fucking up my family. So yeah, so
not bad of it.
yeah, like I need you to tell me what's going on. What you think I'm some cut or something? Like what the fuck? Like, but yeah, it was just that. And after you had her, you was just it was really strong. And I don't know. I think I don't remember you like nothing like you just told me about with Chloe. I just remember you just being sad, but I noticed something out of you. Like after you had her, you just went on this. You just went like on like some God mode, and I just followed you. And I was just like spiritually, I just followed you, and I was just like, oh, we about to do this shit, like really about to like do it well too, So uh it's still going on.
Yeah.
I can feel it like now. Like it's like I gotta level up. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm not no bump or none of that, you know what I'm saying? But it's always room for improvement.
Right.
And I just want to thank you because you just every day I just want to level up just because you up there. I can't be the weakest link. Not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at all. So it's awesome to have a partner that make you level up, man. Make you do better.
Yeah.
Really. It's awesome.